Hey everyone, Magic Lover recording a little legacy practice action. Yeah, I've been playing around with my green-white HelmRip deck, and it's fun. It's a cheap shell to play around with. Can main deck some goofy things that really mess with other decks. You know, the Goyf Hater, Rest in Peace, and Leyline of Sanctity. So into a game and see how we do. I think this we can. If that were a regular land, we could keep it. The problem is, obviously, if we drop out with a Utopia Sprawl and then it gets wastelanded, we just play, draw, go. I hit keep? Oh god. Well, there's a fail. So if my opponent opens on wasteland, I think I might just snap concede, because I'm an idiot, and I thought I hit mulligan instead of keep. Blue island, that's so glorious. Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. And why not? Yeah, I can't imagine what terrible fate could befall me putting 4 mana into 1 non-basic. Counterbalance. That sucks. I'm gonna be rewarded for my insolence. Okay. Let's throw the ring out there. Find out if we got a 3 on top. Blind 3. Little Vendilion click. Terminus. No. That is a 6. Let's get rid of that. And that. I can't believe. Just ridiculous. So these are dead. But if I find a Rest in Peace or a Tutor, another counterbalance, sure. Good news is I can cast and then keep his Terminus or any miracles off the top. I think this is a card that Counterbalance doesn't want to see that much. Right. Let's put Humility down. See if he's got a 4 under there. Doesn't reveal. I think that's... And you know what? I'm gonna... I'm just gonna start milling him. Because I bet he doesn't have any creatures. So I think this is just free mill. Force of Will, Jace. Ooh, that's gotta piss him off. That probably was a 4 that he would have liked to have kept. Council's Judgment. So I'll vote for whatever he votes for. How's that? Will of the Council. Like, this is truly the will of the Council. This is the will of whatever my opponent wants. Which I guess is what makes it a good card, right? So what does he do here? Go for Humility? Go for Helm? I guess it's going to be Helm. So I get to play draw go here for a while, right? Doing nothing. It's a bummer, because that would have tapped for a bunch. I could have really socked it to him. Oh, he's got another Jace. Of course. Yeah, those are trading for O-rings in a heartbeat. I like that. Please don't be a 2. Snapcaster. Son of a... At least he doesn't get to... Pretty sure humility snuffs enter the battlefield, because if it's entering the battlefield, it's a 1/1. Interesting. He fate sealed himself. So I think I'm gonna finally just drop the coins and pick up Argothian Enchantresses for this deck. I mean, I do play it as a creatureless deck, but I think those just make this a little too spicy. Looks like a creature. This should work, right? Moat. I like this card. Got another Jace. Brainstorm. Yeah, why not? How good is one Jace when you can have 4 in your deck? Negative. Just as great. I think Humility plus Moat's pretty good against every other creature-based deck, but not Blue-White Miracles, right? And now he's got a top, so that sucks. I think it'd be good to pick up Abrupt Decays, because I can name black here, throw him on the board. Yep. So if I can draw... Ooh, library. That's nifty, but not nearly good enough. Especially because he probably will have a 2. More than a few of those in Blue-White Miracles. Does expand my chance for next turn. Counterbalance. I think this one's all but over. Too bad, I did have a crack at it. One more turn. What do I draw? Caracas. That's great. Just what I needed right there. Because I have lost games to Tin Fins with Humility and Moat in play. Because they're drawn cards, I can't attack into it, and then they just get critical mass and tendrils me. So we're done. I'm not going to draw my 3 enchantments. So, Choke comes in, Needle comes in, my Journeys are junk, my O-rings are not, and I actually like Opalescence in this one. I'm gonna take Humility out. Gonna take Moat out. I do like Leyline of Sanctity. Rest in peace. Don't think I need the Caracas. And go one shine the land. I put this in because a lot of people take out their maybe if I took out one land, I don't want to drop any of that mana producing. I'll run with 61. I'll run with 61, I know. Bad. But I'm a bad player, so that works. What do we got? I like this. I will keep this. Got a lot of defense and land, excel, and perhaps most importantly against a blue deck, card advantage. I think Tarmogoyf is the best blue creature. This might be the best blue enchantment. That's not blue. A la Tarmogoyf. Any mulligan, that's good. Take anything I can get in this matchup. Okay. Basic forest it is. With a Utopia Sprawl on it. See if he forces this. I'd love to 2-for-1 him after a mulligan. Can't believe he would, but you never know. I've seen crazier. Okay. Means I can drop a Sanctum, Wild Growth on it, and still tap for library. Ooh, I'm liking. Aw, boo. Spell Snare. That sucks. And it's definitely live against this deck. Libraries and all sorts of stuff. Let's see, but I am gonna drop a Helm here. Yeah. Force pitching, force. I like it. Stripping that out of his hand. This looks like he picked an all hate kind of hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to the Utopia Sprawl. That way, if I draw a presence, I can use it as a little more fodder. Down to 3 cards, none of which are counterbalance or top. I got 3 of a kind. I think I might throw some degree of Nevermore in here. So we got a rest in peace off. Oh, entreat. That's not good. See how much he dumps into it. Just 2. That's good. I'm glad he only did 2. Okay. So let's get... let's get a Ley Line of Sanctity down. Let's O-ring one of the angels to save us some pain. And see what my opponent is up to. Council's Judgment. Bless you. See if we catch another force pitching force here. Or force pitching something like Jace. Because I don't think any degree of Spell Pierce is going to do it. And I got 8 to put into it. Okay. See if I can find me a Snapcaster Mage. Nope. Just all sorts of juice. I don't know how many Snapcasters in there, but I will aggressively maul. Not happy to see a top, but... really? At least I can O-ring it. I might just do that. Got 34 left, and I can generate a crap load of mana, so... Of course, I gotta replay the balloon. So, let's... get that out there. It does count for Sanctum, which I like. Let's get the O-ring out there. Hilltop, see what he can find. So maybe that's a force and he's looking for a blue card. Leads me to believe he doesn't have any Snapcasters in here. Because that means Helm might be good on its own if I can just plow through him in 3 or 4 turns. Because at 19 life, even if he does entreat, well, now he's enough to entreat for a lot. Oh, so we found one. Okay. So what 2 cards do we get here? Oh, another Brainstorm. Wow. Just went 1 deeper. Does he find one? No. let's generate this for 1 billion. And hit him for 10. What? Meddling Mage. I love it. Name card can't be cast. Let's say Jace. Jace. I'll go for that. Okay. Interesting. I have gone through a good chunk of my library and have yet to find an Enchantress Presence, which I find annoying, because I've got the engine. He's out of gas in hand, but he does have countertop. I'm going to start beating down for 2. Okay. Come on. Annoying. I'm going to hold on to the mana blue. He's probably going to... Wants it back in his library, huh? Sure. Can't blame you. So now I'm going to lose the blue-white grind, since that's what they're good at. If I can get a 2-drop to resolve, maybe. That's a good sign. Good sign. It's a bummer, not shuffling. So I'm going to... Here's brainstorming. Okay, so I'm gonna put it all on Sacred Mesa. I think if I can, because Choke isn't gonna do it here. I think if I just go for Sacred Mesa and he doesn't have... and he doesn't have it, I think I just win. Oh, you know what? I'll go for Opalescence. Yeah, I'll go for Opalescence. Screw it. It's probably going, seriously. Well, let's put him on it. Got a 4. Another Jace. One, 2 Jaces already gone. Oh yeah, he's digging. He's digging. Does he find a Jace? Survey says no, sir. Come on, strike out. Ah! Boo. That would have been a fun one. This is why this deck needs replenish. Counterbalance and counterspell. How many different ways can you say no? Still no card draw engine. And that'll do. Let's see if I can get a 2-drop again. Probably not. 2s have a tendency to not resolve. Oh, another counterspell. Great. And now we're in Fate Seal mode because he's got a counterspell. Nothing I can do, even if I do draw an engine at this point, so pretty well locked up. Okay. I'll try to bait. See if I can get the, maybe the top out of the way, or maybe he drew the spell. Maybe there's no 3 there. At least make him work for it, right? I mean, Sacred Mesa is one of my potentials. So Ponder bites it. Now how about a 3? Go fish. Get a 1, maybe a 2, maybe a 3. Maybe it's just a perfect top. No land, no entreat. Oh, entreat would do it. Well, drawing a card and putting it on there means it's a 1, right? Oh, of course. He's got the counter spell. Kept that down there. It should just about seal it up. Countertop doing what it does best, making 30-minute videos. There's 2 of my outs. There's a helm, there's a helm. So both helms are gone. Do I have any other outs? 1 Mesa. Oh. He probably doesn't have an 11 drop. Of course, he might have a counterspell or a Force of Will. He's brainstorming with Jace. Still a good sign. Intrigued for a trillion. Not the miracle I was hoping to see. Sorry. I think blue-white's just boring. Just such a pace. I mean, he is down to 10 cards in hand, but 16 power worth of flyers, probably not going to matter too much. But it would have been kind of funny if I could have gotten a few more hits off the off the helm. Been awesome to mill him without Rest in Peace in play. So it's all over but the crying. We'll just we'll save the time. Oh, wait a minute. That resolved? Oh, I'm sorry. Really? Well, let's just see if there's anything left in my library that can do it. I don't think there is. What's he gonna name? Helm, sure. What do we got left? Yep, we're out of bullets. Fire and blanks.